Good morning, my spiritual gems and butterflies. It is now 8:40 a.m. Yeah, we starting off late because I just got my Danny boy ready for school. He's out the door. It is 8:40 a.m. And I want y'all to spend this Friday with me. It is Friday, November 7th. My baby, excuse all my cords and phones and stuff, but my baby got a school dance today, so I just sent him with the money for that. I'm so excited. I told him to take pictures and stuff for me. He loves those little school dances. It's gonna be a glow party, you guys. They do that every year. And he's 8th grade. Like, this is last time to have a little fun, you know what I'm saying, in middle school. So yeah, I'm excited. And he's excited to go. So yeah. I'm amped this morning. I woke up in a good mood. I was stuck in my feelings at 4 and 5 this morning and 6. But I've literally been up since 4, y'all. But I just been up in bed. I ain't been doing that. But anyway, I'm ready to get dressed since my baby gone now and get my day started. Like I said, today is Friday, November 7th, and it's supposed to be free shoes at the church today, y'all. And for y'all who've been following me since I first started my YouTube channel in 2023, y'all know that this type of content I do, anything that's free in the community, I try to let y'all know about it. And yeah, another thing, if you want to support me, send me donations and things like that. To avoid giving out my number, I prefer that y'all send $5 if you can. $5 to my Cash App. And my Cash App is Spiritual Gym. That's GYM, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all why I want to donate. So I'm finna tell y'all. Oh, so as y'all know, I live in Richmond, Virginia. VA, stand up, okay? And the buses are free here. Yeah. Free. Free. Transportation is free. I catch public transportation. I do not have a car. I live in low income. And I had to just be honest with myself and did some calculations because I be budgeting every month. I just can't afford a car note and car insurance right now. So unless I pay for a car in cash, I just won't be. I ain't gonna have for a little minute. I ain't gonna lie. And another thing too, I haven't even got my taxes back yet, y'all. I know. Don't bash me too bad. I know. But I filed, and I am a victim of identity theft in the past, years ago. So I have to file with the IP pen, y'all. Tell me why I filed and didn't put the pen. But I just mailed that off a couple of weeks ago. It's straight now. But I filed April 11th. So imagine just waiting on your tax and you wondering, what's going on? Because I went to a nonprofit. But anyway, so that's that on that. That's an update on that. And I would like for y'all to donate me $5 because the buses are free in my city. However, they are running out of funding. So I don't know if in 2026 or 2027 we're going to start back paying, but it's coming soon. But they're raising money now, and they want people to donate $5. See how honest I am? I ain't even asking y'all for 10, 20, 30. I'm asking y'all for exactly that so I can keep on riding the bus, so I can keep on giving y'all the content that y'all love. And so I can make it to the places that I need to make it to so I can keep vlogging for y'all, okay? So if you can, like I said, send $5 to my Cash App. To avoid me having to give everybody my number. Those who know my number, you can send Apple Pay. Ain't no excuses. $5. $5 freaking dollars, okay? 20 quarters, okay? That's all I'm asking for. Wait, did I calculate it? 4, 8, 20, I'm tripping. But anyway, y'all know I get the rambling. But yeah, donate $5 because, like I said, the buses are free in my city, but they're running out of funding, and so they are asking people to donate $5. If everybody can donate $5 minimum, it can help us to keep the buses free at least for one more year. So yeah, support your girl. If you really love me, support me. Send me that $5 in Cash App, and I really appreciate it. Y'all know I appreciate it, and I'm very honest. I've never asked for money. You know what's crazy? I've never asked nobody for money except on this platform. In real life, if you know me, you know I'm gonna hustle till I get it. I'm gonna go somewhere where they're giving it out for free before I ask them at it, period. But as far as on my platform, social media runs a little different. So donate. Ain't bad. I'm asking for donations. So I can continue riding the bus. Because I low-key like riding the bus. I know that's crazy, y'all. It's affordable, number one, okay? Can't beat that. And then, like, I usually don't, like, go nowhere too far. So it's like, what I'm going to drive for? Like, even when I go to another city, I'm catching the bus. Y'all remember when y'all went with me to Pittsburgh? That's like 30 to 45 minutes away from the city I live in. So everything was on the bus. Everything was on the bus. My most viral moments were on the bus. Like, I don't know. I'm a very social person too, and I bus witness. So being on the bus is not just a part of my personal life, but it's a part of my spiritual life as well. Like, I meet so many people. Anyways, I gotta get dressed. I don't want to start rambling because then I'm gonna be rambling forever. So I'll see y'all when I get dressed. Alright, y'all. I got 5 minutes before the bus comes. But this is what I decided to put on today. Just a t-shirt. It's my son's t-shirt. Cute little cardigan. You know, little onesie. And some big ass Crocs. These are Dollar Tree leggings. And baby, the body is tea. Don't ever get it twisted. The body is tea. Okay? Real. But anyway, these are Dollar Tree leggings. And one thing I can say, y'all see? Good quality. From the Dollar Tree, y'all. I bought 2 pair sometime a couple of months ago. But anyway, I got 5 minutes. I gotta get out of the house. All I gotta do is go on some little lip gloss. Kept the hair simple. Back. But yeah, finally had it out, and it is 11:32. This was my morning snack because, as you guys know, I was rushing. I did not get nothing to eat. This is me on the second bus. Oh my goodness. So y'all, it is currently 12:36 p.m. and I'm just getting off the second bus. I'm a little irritated because it's this lady that be down here, downtown. She want me to do her hair. And I told this hoe that I don't do hair. I did do her hair last month though, and some twists, because I've done that in my hair before. And she kept begging so much for me to do it. It was just like, girl, at this point, just give me your money. But she didn't pay me. I didn't ask her. I told her she didn't have to pay me, because she just wanted her hair done real, real bad, and she didn't have no money. I provided the hair and did her twist for free. Y'all, it took me 5 hours to do her hair. So yeah, if you want me to do your hair this time, ho, you gonna pay me. And when she said $25 over the phone, I'm looking at her like, I guess she can give me what she can, but no, you gonna pay the price that I want you to pay, so she keep on playing with me. Blowing the phone up. I wish I would have never gave her my number. Tick, tick, boom, blowing my phone up like she done ate the cat before or something. Like I'm your nigga or something. Like doing too much. But that's what happened when you meet these people down here. Downtown, they think they know you just because you share a meal with them or whatever. And spread a little word of God. Don't irritate me, for real, because then y'all gonna see a different side of me. Please don't do that. But anyway, I'm on the way. Look how beautiful it looks down here. Like, that looks so beautiful. I love downtown. But anyway, I'm on the way to the church. It's a good little 3 blocks up, so I'll see y'all when I get there. So y'all, it do not look like nothing is going on here. Somebody's in there. I'm ready to find out. Hello. Hey, how you doing? First time I ain't seen no land out there. You ain't around there? So they saying that they want free help because we stay at this location. That's my baby birthday. Anything, y'all can just come to the church and they just a date for it? Well, we just do stuff randomly. We haven't finished sorting out the shoes. But like I said, we do have shoes, and if you need shoes, you can get shoes. What's that? So today they have hot dogs, chili with cheese. Oh, no chili? More chili. Just onions and cheese, though? So, unfortunately, they were not doing the shoes today, you guys. But yeah. They had hot dogs, oranges, and pretzels on the menu and more term. See you later.
Yeah, you take care.
Well, hopefully next week. Okay. Y'all saw the post to go. All right. Thank you. Y'all saw the post to go for the 21st that we'll be doing haircuts. I'm a little disappointed about the food. See you later. I ended up running into my cousin and her two kids. I ain't seen them in forever since they was real, real small. So, as y'all can see, all over, people like to stand around after they eat at the church. But anyhow, I ran into my cousin and her two kids. I ain't seen them since they were very, very young. So that ended up working out. Maybe it was a reason God didn't get to them. So, I'm kind of mad because, like, I planned that day around this and, like, when I really had other things to do. Y'all can come with me today if I decide to stop talking right now. Get your man out the gutter, get your man out the gutter. Good morning. We are up early on this Saturday morning. The bus, I can see it now. It is currently 8:32 a.m. Right? 8:36 a.m. Let's just get this day started. I don't want to tell y'all what the plans is. Y'all just gonna roll with me. And we gonna play the day how it goes, okay? Ready to get on the bus? So as soon as I got on the bus, I realized that my phone was going dead. I was so glad I was on one of the newer buses, but they had a charger for it. I was looking at my outfit, and I realized I'm not even wearing the same color burgundy. And the adhesive, because those are brand new shoes. So the adhesive was the burgundy one that was stuck on the outside. I changed my hairstyle like 3 times trying to figure out comfortable with the red, because my braids are still fresh, and I have them pulled up. I was glad when I got off one bus, my next bus came. I had to give y'all a little OOTD, something cute, very simple. For it to be a rush outfit, it actually turned out pretty cute and modest. Unfortunately, I didn't wear a jacket because God, it was kind of warmer on this particular day. It is now 9:44 and I missed my stop. So I had to get off the bus and come across the street and go backwards, basically. So yeah, gotta wait on this bus now. Probably gonna be the same bus that I just got on, but I just want to make sure I'm going the right direction. Because sometimes at the end of the route, the bus driver will tell you gotta get off at the end of the route. So I don't want to have to deal with that. Some will, some won't. I don't got time for it. So I had to ask for directions because I've been walking for the past 10, 15 minutes. But anyway, I passed it. I'm going back towards wherever. But I'm right here near the post office. Right here near the post office, off of Chamberlain. I have to go back this way. But yeah, because GPS getting me lost. See, this is why I don't follow nobody's GPS. I follow my own GPS. God's prophetic scriptures. Don't try to steal my stuff. Don't try to steal it. But no, for real. I'm getting a little irritated and I'm hungry. Y'all know I'm diabetic. I can't be out here with no food. And like a dummy, I ain't eating nothing. So, yeah, I'm hoping that I'm not going to be disappointed when I come here. No, I do not have little kids, but I have people that I give stuff to and need. That could probably use these diapers and stuff like that. So hopefully, Lord, one of the guys who always trying to holler at me, ready to come across the street. Ready to come across the street now. He ducking behind that truck. Boy, I already seen you from a distance. But anyway, y'all sorry, my man be on a million things. Oh, he right there peeing. Because I can see the little driplets from the tire of the truck right there. But anyway, I think I found the building. Yeah, I'm all in my face worrying about what I'm doing in my phone. But anyways, y'all, I'm shy. If y'all ain't noticed, like, I'm very outspoken, but I'm shy at the same time. Like, being on my camera and stuff, I realize so many people be in your business more than you. And look at them staring at me. All in my face. But anyway, I think I'm here. What'd you say? Now, I am inserting a flyer of this event that I was headed to. Okay, so I don't understand why the poster didn't just say Salvation Army, but okay, I think I'm here. From 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., you guys are doing something for the community?
At the Resource Center in the front, the city side, they got their days mixed up.
They said November 8th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.?
Yeah, so that was at the resource center in the front of the building on the city side. But we contacted them and they said they got their days.
And they got it on a whole flyer at that. Like,
yeah,
that's the kind of stuff that irritates me with this city.
Yeah, I called them this morning because people were showing up here. And I'm like, no, I think that's on the city side. And they was like, yeah, we...
And it was kind of hard for me to find this building at that. It's right here behind the Wells Fargo. That's crazy. But anywho, if you're on now, I'm gonna take a picture of this poster that you guys are hiring. It's $12.50 an hour. Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. So now I'm even more irritated. Couldn't find a place to do when I finally do find it. They is just so unorganized in this city. Seriously, so unorganized. That's why you can never go by word of mouth. But to have a whole flyer and y'all got the wrong thing is crazy. No update, no nothing. And then the fact too that nobody is there. That's even more annoying. Nobody there to like get me out of it. I'm irritated. And look at him all in my face. All in my face. Look at him. I don't know if I walked past him or not yet, but like, well, get the fuck on. I'm just so irritated now. But anyway, that's where the Salvation Army is, you guys. If you guys are in the city of Richmond, it's right across the street from the beauty supply store and the Wells Fargo. Okay? It's right across the street from the beauty supply store and the Wells Fargo. And if I would have known that it was this close, I'd have passed this and everything. I went to the stop. Well, I went to the stop further now, that's why. So I was a block away from where I needed to be. But yeah, I'm so irritated. Everything in this city just blows me. This is why I don't like being in the city. But anyway, it is now 10:19 a.m. I'm gonna go ahead and still continue my day, even though what I gotta do don't even start till 12. It just is what it is. I'm gonna try to edit some videos and stuff from yesterday. I might combine it with today and do like a whole weekend vlog from Friday to Sunday. I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm a little irritated, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off this camera for now. Because I know me. I don't want to start cussing and fussing and let one little minor thing ruin my morning. I gotta kind of recoup right now and try to find me something to eat too. Like a dummy, only bring like $3 out the house. My homegirl be telling me about that too. She's like, girl, you need to stop going out the house with no money. And it's just like, girl, I ain't got no money. What money can I bring? You know what I'm saying? And then if I don't bring none, I ain't got to worry about spending none. They out here just giving it out. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, everybody is at the stoplight just staring at my face like, look at this white lady right here. Did y'all see her? She's just all in that damn thing. Like, that's another thing too. Like, when you be in your phone, I ain't never knew so many people be in your business when you be in your phone. Like, dang. I guess because the world be trying to be content creators now, you know. There's enough money for all of us, but yeah. I guess that's why. They be trying to make sure you ain't recording them or something. I don't know, but I gotta get out that shy stage a little bit. I'm still, like, weird about being on my camera in public and stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to get my camera. Cause yeah, it be a lot. It be a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna recoup. Cause like I said, I'm a little frustrated. So while I wait on this bus and do what I do, I'll get back to y'all. First of all, one thing that I want to do is thank God for this beautiful day. It is gonna be 70 degrees today in my city. 10% chance of rain. As y'all can see, I'm not wearing no jacket, no nothing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful out here. Look at the sky. Just look at it. And y'all know the sky is one of my favorite things that Jehovah God has created. I hope I don't get sick, y'all. But I'm headed to Taco Bell. I'm headed to Taco Bell because I see that they open. And yeah, I'm just going to go to Taco Bell with my $3 and see what I can get. They are building a Orange Beauty right here. This used to be Walgreens. They're building an Orange Beauty right here. I cannot wait until it's done. At least I don't think it's done. I cannot wait until it's done. I can't wait to see what the inside looks like. It's amazing how in our city they are turning so many things that used to be like skate land into beauty supply stores. If you know, you know from because I was at. But yeah, And now look, a Walgreens, ready to be the beauty supply store now. But anyway, I hope I can get some. There's people in my face already. Oh, good. It's nice and clear in here. Man, you can't even get a taco for $1 no more. That drink was still $2.26 for one taco, y'all. One. Officially broke. I'm about to enjoy my taco and drink my water. Don't forget to get your water in, you guys. While I wait for the van, because there is like a little shuttle van that takes you to this event that I'm going to. They do this every Saturday. I'll vlog when I get there because it's this annoying lady. And yes, I said annoying lady. That I told her I don't do hair, okay? But she begged so much for me to do her hair. I ended up doing her hair. She loved it. I loved it. I thought it was cute. But I had to provide the hair, and I did her hair for free. Baby, I provided everything. I had leftover little hair in the house, so I ain't mind doing it. I was like, let me find this hair, because I got plenty of little hair stuff in the house. Did her hair. Now she blowing up my phone all the time, like, can you do my hair? I'm gonna get some money next month. Can you do my hair? Can you do my hair? Now here it is next month, because mind you, I just did her hair in October. There's some cute little twists. She should have kept them in. They would have lasted longer than 30 days. It's your fault you took it out. Hope you don't think I'm entitled to do your hair every month, because that ain't what we set up. I told you I don't do hair, but you've been begging so much. It was just like, all right, girl, let me do what I can. You know what I'm saying? I can style hair. I can give you a temporary style so you get it done. But I am not a hairstylist, hoe. I don't do braids, number one, and nothing considering braids, okay? I know how to style, do a little swoop, little cute little bang bun, things like that. Quick weaves, little stuff like that, you know. But I'm no hairstylist. I'm not. It's just not my thing. I go to the shop for mine. I'm not trying to be responsible for nobody else's hair. I will do my own hair, style my own hair and stuff. But I'm not trying to be responsible for if something go wrong with somebody else's hair. No, that ain't mine. I got a son for a reason. God knew. So anyway, I be running into her. You know, because she from downtown, going to the churches and stuff. She be down there. But I'm praying today I don't see this lady, because she is so fucking annoying. Like, she blowing my phone up like she want to eat my kitty cat. I ain't even trying to be funny. I'm talking about tick, boom, blowing my phone up. I was going to never get a hold of my number. Barbara, you got to tighten up, girl. Like, for real. I hope I don't see her little ugly ass. But anyway, that was just a moment of transparency, and excuse my language, but she is super annoying. And if only you knew, then you understand exactly what I mean. I'm eating my taco and I'm waiting in the laundry room until about 11 o'clock, because it is 10:53 now. They start picking up about 11:15 or so. I see some people already standing right there waiting on the shuttle van, so yeah. Might go over there and talk to them, might sit in the laundromat until, no, more than likely I'm gonna sit in the laundromat, chill, eat my food, relax a little bit, because I'm so hungry. Baby, I'm gonna tear this taco up, you hear me? Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you, Jehovah, that I had enough to get something. Thank you that my son, I let him stay in the bed. I ain't have enough money for both of us to come out anyway. No, I'm playing. Well, my baby don't like to get up early every day, and I can respect it. You know what I'm saying? On the weekend, he want to chill, I get it. So, this is one of them weekends, I'm just letting him relax. I should have went out in service this morning, because I didn't feel like getting up. And anytime I start feeling like that, I know depression trying to get me. And I should have went out in service, but it wasn't planned to go, so I don't like going without making plans to go. You see what I'm saying? So maybe next weekend, maybe tomorrow after the meeting. Who knows? But yeah. See, they pick up near this food line right here. They usually pick up right there. I can't zoom in, my hands are full, but yeah, they usually pick up right there. So people are already waiting on the shuttle van. And another thing, as ghetto and ratchet as Chamberlain is, I can honestly say I love this laundromat right here. Y'all know I love doing a good laundry workout. While my laundry getting done, I be working out. And this is the perfect place to get some content when I start back on. Like, look at it, it's so beautiful. And they use the car in here. They got use coins and stuff. It's so cute. The whole setup is just so cute. I love how open it is. I love how wide open it is, and everybody can sit in the middle. It's just so cute. I don't know. Y'all know I'm a sucker for a good laundromat. Like, seriously. Now, they do have a shuttle van that comes to get you from right there, like I mentioned before. This was the long, long line when I got dropped off there. And the truck is by Moments of Hope Ministries. It was about 11:37. They started at 12. Make sure you bring a bag if you decide to come. This man right here had fell on the ground twice, but I honestly think he did it like so he could receive my help and then cut the line. This is the van that picked you up right here. But the reason I say this is because when I looked at him again, he was way up in the front of the line. But anywho, they do give out clothes, they give out shoes, produce, and later on I'll show you guys what is in my bag exactly.
I have anger issues like crazy. That is why I do not own a weapon, and I do not carry a weapon, because I have anger issues. People cut you off in traffic, oh please, I want a paintball gun and just shoot their car, because that's how my brain works. Because I think if you don't put on your brakes and you turn a signal, I should be able to shoot you with a red paintball. And if you don't do left, I should be able to shoot you with a blue paintball. And then we know what your driving skills are, you can tell by the paintball. But guys, this week, 2 people that live behind the Walmart at Harriman Route 1 were murdered by someone else that was also living in the same area. We do not have information to contact their relatives, and that is why sometimes when you go to the resource center and they say, who do you want to contact in case of emergency? We're not calling people to tell them where you are. We're not looking for you. But if something happens to you, I would like to be able to tell your mama what has happened. I would like to be able to notify your children that something has happened. I would like to have that ability. I am not the warm, nice, fuzzy face of Moments of Hope. That's Nelson. I'm the real. You see me on the street, I'm just like I am right now. Nothing changed. Ask my granddaughter. She said, I hope you know I'm sensitive. I said, well, I didn't. What do you need? But just please, I get it. And the other trend that we have seen that I am not fond of at this time is that when you are...
Anyways, I didn't let anybody ruin my day. I took a picture. I was also on FaceTime with my niece and my nephew. My nephew wanted to come to my house. I was on FaceTime with them on my way home. So since my bus through now, I come till 1:50 and I got about 10 minutes. I can show y'all what I got from this young man all in my face. I ain't show you, don't worry. Alright, so I got 2 personal size watermelons. They so cute, but they heavy as hell. Reminds me, I ain't go to the gym this week, so you know, that's my little weight. But I got veggie straws. Now always check your dates. Always. Some days is right, of course. These are 2 croissants from Publix, I think it was. They had a lot of Publix stuff out there. $3.29. Oh, 11.7, so that expires today. That's today or yesterday? Yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. I normally don't get no canned goods, but however, I've had this before. Maybe a little vanilla and a little bit of sugar go a long way. Make sure it's ice cold. Good to go. I'm trying to think what else I got. I don't want to pour everything. Somebody else gave me their veggie straws. I don't even know why they picked them up. They didn't give it to me. And I got about 3 cans of these. I've never tried them. Off-brand anyway. I've never tried them, but somebody told me they just good to put a little sugar on them. I don't want to have to be putting sugar on everything. I got about 2 cans of these chili, vegetarian chilies, because I do make tacos with beans. I don't always use meat, so that's good. And probably can do chili hot dogs. I don't know. That's an idea. This Greek yogurt with whole milk. Today's lunch was hot dog, burger. I know they give you a little snack with that. Let's see, a bag of chips. And ice cream. So at this point, the mass music was starting to be a little too loud, and it was irritating me a little bit because I was like, dang, I can't even hear myself speak. Mind you, I did not wear my microphone. So yeah, I pretty much was showing what was in each bag. I said that they gave me 2 bottles of water. They pretty much give you as much water as you want. And since my house is out, I wanted a whole case for real. But I was not trying to hold a lot, plus to have to catch the bus. Bottles can be pretty heavy. They give you 2 snack bars. These are birthday cake flavor, cereal, milk, fruit cup, chicken salad. And each bag comes with a cute little message. When I got home, I took pictures of everything. I don't use everything. I pretty much sit stuff out for my neighbors, whatever I don't want. I got these cute little gacho pants, and I had to do a voiceover for this part because the man was being very flirtatious, and it was like, boy, just record. Like, I didn't ask you to be in my video and your voice and all that. He was just doing too much. As I was on the bus, I was thinking, dang, I hope my son meet me, and he did. But the bus let me off at the wrong stop. I had to walk through mud and everything. I was so glad my little shoes didn't get messed up. But my baby did meet me, and I could tell he rushed because, baby, his shirt was on the wrong side. But anyway, when I finally made it to the house, it was about 2:38, and I joined the cheerleading squad.
Hit it! Pick it up when lions get up. 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 Lions get up. Pick it up when lions get up. Lions get up. It's like that. Wait, they get ready for the not in. They're not. Wait, they get ready for the end.
I'm trying to make the cheerleaders quiet.
Ready? Oh my God. Hit it! Wait. Like that. Hit it like that. Good, good. One, two.
You gotta eat your... Yeah. Wait, let me eat your one shot one more time. Watch it loud. Okay?
Show me.
Oh, okay.
Get it, Ari? So they got a show called Jesus' Birthday. And I said, oh no, I ain't doing that one because I don't do holidays. They said, oh, you gonna get kicked off the team, bro. I'm too dead. I'm too weak.
His birthday is tomorrow. La 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 la. His birthday is tomorrow. La 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 la. His birthday is tomorrow. La 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 la. His birthday is tomorrow. La 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 la.
Not me making the cheerleading squad and then getting kicked off because of my religious beliefs. But if you guys want to know more about why I do not celebrate holidays, visit jaw.org. Y'all, so bump all the nonsense because pretty much at this point, y'all just seeing me do little house stuff. We did go to Walmart the night before, which was Friday night, but we got back so late. We ended up eating some of that food. Like we got to eating the strawberries and we had a bowl of cereal. Like we just got back so late. We was hungry. We took a shower and went straight to sleep. But anyway, story time. I'm gonna sneak in a little story time since all of this stuff right here is boring, pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about the time that my aunt gave me a pissy ass mattress, and yes, it happened this year, around January, February-ish. As y'all know, earlier this year, it was a Super Bowl game or whatnot, and my grandmother at her apartment, she is responsible. You know, she supposed to be like the HBIC of like things that be going on in the building. You know, she coordinate the parties and all that stuff. You know, her and some other members or whatnot. But she supposed to be planning for this party, and she got me helping her. Baby, I'm not part of your little sorority, your little senior living sorority, wherever this place is. I'm not part of the team, honey. But anyway, I helped her because, as y'all know, me and my son at one point, we was going to her house every weekend. Like whenever weekend my son was not going to his father's house, we was going over my grandma's house together every weekend. Usually it'd be just me if he go to his dad's house, but at one point it was both of us going, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, at that point, you know, we was going every weekend. Thank God this one particular weekend, I decided to stay at my grandmother's house because my aunt Tug ended up falling. Mind you, let me backtrack a little bit because y'all may be a little confused. Okay, so my aunts and my grandmother, they live in the same senior living apartments, okay? Keep that in mind. Anyways, my aunt ended up falling. And by falling, I mean she fell out the bed, okay? She has a whole boyfriend, okay? Her boyfriend could not help her when she fell. I had to mute the TV because I don't want y'all to be listening to that in the background. But anywho, her boyfriend could not help her. I don't know, this is my favorite episode. Maybe I'll just multitask. But anyway, her boyfriend could not even help her when she fell out the bed. How embarrassing. Like, nigga, I freaks with you, but you can't even help me when I fall out the bed? But anyway, she called my grandma, but I honestly think she was on the floor a couple of hours already because, yeah, the time frame won't add up when we finally did get to talk to her and help her out and stuff. But I'm thinking to myself, like, why would she call Brenda, my grandma? That's my grandma's name. Why would she call her? Her old fat ass can't help do nothing, like, no offense, but she can't. She can't help you get up, so what's the point of calling her? But anyway, my grandma just literally went up there to be nosy, and I felt so bad because it was just like she just went up there to have something to gossip about on the phone. She wasn't trying to help Tug. She, oh, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? And I think that's another reason too that my storage was so full because I literally had a video of her on the floor. Because hello, baby, this camera is my job at this point. Like, be mad all you want. I feel like that wasn't nothing too personal. Like, her phone in the bed, it wasn't nothing too personal that I couldn't post. But I'm kind of glad that the video itself is not in my phone anymore. Because I literally was going to post it because they be playing in my face. And I'm going to tell you later down the road why I say that. So anyway, my aunt fell out the bed. She called my grandma. I decided to get up and go up the hallway to where my grandma was going. Because at first, when my grandma got off the phone, she didn't tell me immediately what happened. So I followed her. Because she seemed like, she was in a rush and it seemed like something was wrong, put it that way. So anyway, I followed her to my aunt's place to go help her or whatever. And my grandma was literally talking. You want me to do this? You want me to do that? And I'm thinking, why I can't just pick her up off the floor? Like, the boyfriend looking stupid, my grandma looking stupid, and I'm just like, in my mind, like, why I can't just help her off the floor? Y'all act like y'all ain't got a young person right here. It was irritating me a little bit. So I'm talking to my aunt. I'm letting my grandma and my aunt boyfriend low-key panic, trying to figure out what to do, who to call, etc. I'm forgetting about what they got to say because at this point, I'm talking directly to my aunt, Tug. Like, do you mind if I help you up off the floor? To know Tug is to know her. And why I say that is because she is very, she has a very snobby, standoffish attitude, and plus she's suffering with cancer. So, she going through a lot emotionally, physically, and she's very prideful. She don't say when she needs help. She reminds me of myself, honestly, to a degree. I ain't bitter and stuck up, but yeah, she reminds me of myself. And at one point, she was my favorite aunt. But back then she used to drink and stuff. So now that she don't drink and she has health issues, it has changed her. I'm still trying to figure out if it was that's an act. Anyway, I always think about years ago how she lost her son and her husband in a fire. Even though this was before my existence. I'm just saying. People don't think about that. Stuff like that. You can grieve forever behind something like that. I know I probably would. And so I try to show her grace. However, in certain situations she's just very... She took. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyway, back to the story. I fell out the bed, and I'm gonna keep mentioning it because allegedly, this was the third time in the past few weeks that it has happened, according to my grandma. So I'm at this point talking directly to her. I'm like, "Do you mind if I help you off the floor?" She said she didn't mind. I picked her up slowly. I put my little nurse and my little PCA skills to the test. I basically lifted her up off the floor from under her arms. While standing behind her, if you know what I mean. I basically lifted her up professional way, if you know what I mean. And she sat on the end of her bed, and my grandma just kept recommending, hey, you need to wear grip socks, put a rug right here. So, like, when you get out the bed, your feet can be placed on something, yiddy yah, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking a bunch of stuff that she didn't want to hear at the time. Let me just say that. But it was helpful. So mind y'all, I am the one who got her up off the floor. So boom, we fast forward. Now usually when I visit my grandma, I do come see my aunt. I don't sit and talk to her for a long time. But I do come see her. Cause like I said, how she act is kind of off, kind of weird. But I do make sure that I go over her house at least to speak. And every family member does not do that. So make note of that. I do make sure I go speak to her. No matter how long or short I'm going to be at my grandmother's house, I go speak to my aunt. For a little bit, about 5-10 minutes, then I'm gone. I always check on her because it don't make sense to see my grandma and at least not speak to my aunt, even though she got a boyfriend now. And she be acting even more, she be to herself even more now. That don't bother me. Like, I know how Aunt Tug is. Like I said, at one point, this was my favorite aunt. So, boom, fast forward. We had the Super Bowl party, and it actually went great. Like, who was even playing at the Super Bowl? I honestly can't remember, y'all. Comment below if you know and tell me what the score. The Chiefs and the Eagles were playing. I know y'all saw that go across the screen. But at the time that I was doing the story time, I couldn't remember, okay? Was too, because I honestly don't remember. And I don't want to say the wrong teams. Football ain't my cup of tea. But I did help my grandma set up the decorations in the community room, so I don't know why now I have a brain fart about the teams that was playing. Either way, I know all the football fans will comment and let me know, okay? I know y'all will. But anyway, the party was jive cool. It was a real nice little party. Won't too much going on, I ain't have to worry about no older people acting up and having to escort them out. Cause with me being the youngest one, they already looking at me funny. Like, and she don't live here, so yeah, glad that worked out. They could not have alcohol, so that was a plus too. That was even better. That's what made it even better, you ask me. Anyway, later on down the road, my grandma ended up ordering a mattress. She called, she claimed the people brung her the wrong one. Like, not the wrong size, but like the wrong type of mattress. I believe like it was a memory foam that they brung her, and that's not what she asked for or whatever. Her feta didn't like it or whatever. Anyway, point out of it is she was returning the mattress. And I was like, girl, don't let that thing go to waste. You can give it to me, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't know what it was. Basically, she wanted him to switch out her bed, okay? Now whoever she bought this bed from seems like to me they some old drunks or crackheads that that might be moving furniture for the low. And I say that because I could tell all this by the conversation that grandma was having with them on the phone. And I haven't even seen them yet. But anyway, I'm telling her, like, shoo, if you don't want the mattress, shoo, I'll buy it up off you. So she calls them back like, my granddaughter want to buy them the bed, yada, 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 yada. She asking them, is it okay? And they don't give a fuck for real, as long as it still had the plastic on it. So, as long as it still had the plastic on it, they could resell it. So I give my grandmother $150 for the mattress. She claimed that this was the price, just the mattress, no box spring, no nothing, y'all. I thought that it was a decent deal, since it was a queen size and a mattress foam, you know what I'm saying? So, mind you, it's for my 13-year-old son. I don't know if I said it before, but I'm saying it now, you know what I'm saying? It's for my 13-year-old son because I am getting rid of his old bunk bed with the matching desk and chair for something more small and basic frame type, you know what I'm saying? For basically a normal bed. I didn't argue on the price. I had it, so I just gave it to her. Boom, that's settled. It's my bed now. Keep that in mind. You know, just the price she said it was. I had it, so that's what I did. I gave it to her. You know what I'm saying? Just giving it out. But the money didn't go to her. It went to the man who came and brought her the right mattress. Because mind you, she claimed that it's the wrong mattress. But I'm like, shoot, that's a good deal for a bed. Let me grab that up off you. Boom. So I buy it. My grandma, while waiting on the man to come bring her the other mattress, she calls my Aunt Tug to see if she wants the mattress. And she was like, I do, but I don't have 150. I got about 75 right now. And also, when you think about it, the guys, they made a profit. Because when you think about it, my grandma was ready to exchange the bed. But in the middle of the exchange with me buying her mattress, they basically made another profit. So it looked good on the company. When you think about it, me buying the bed, it looked good on the dudes. It looked good on the company because they didn't just have to come exchange. They also made a purchase, which was my purchase. That, yeah, you get what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm pre-recording on my phone only because for some reason after I edited this video and everything, I could not download it. So yeah, I'm being ghetto, pre-recording it, but you know, next time it'll be more arranged and in order and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to get this content out because today I just only want to edit videos. I only want to have to edit videos and I want to put my content out there before the month is over with. But just to let y'all know why I'm pre-recording. Back to the story though. Now, this is where it gets weird because why would my grandma call her about the mattress at all if I literally just paid you the money for it? I didn't say anything at the time, but I definitely peeped that. I'm thinking to myself, see, it's always some undercover BS going on when my grandma is involved. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. But anyway, I played it cool. Mind you, my son has a huge bunk bed. If you didn't know, now you know. It was wooden and painted orange, blue with the matching desk and chair. For when they went virtual, you know, he had the whole nine. Like, he really loved that bed. Okay, so point is, he had a wooden bunk bed, y'all. And he had this bed frame with the matching ladder and all, like, for years. Like, since 2017, mind you, we in 2025. My son had a huge attachment to that bed. He did not want to get rid of that bed. But he is getting taller, and I felt like he was outgrowing it. Maybe he didn't feel that way, like he was outgrowing it. But me as his mom, yeah, I felt he was outgrowing it. And I just felt like it was time for a new one, you know? Our cat had been scratching the paint off of it. And one of the drawers to the desk was broken. We were repainting it every few months, etc. It just was, you know what I'm saying? It was in great condition because of our upkeep, honestly. But I got tired of refurbishing it over and over, especially now that he was outgrowing it. I wanted my son to have a new bed, whole setup, etc. all together because he was so attached to it. You know what I'm saying? But my son is autistic, and if you know anything about being on the spectrum, sometimes they can be attached to certain things. But anyway, anytime I moved, this would be the only piece of furniture that I used to keep. Everything else was new. You know what I'm saying? But my son absolutely loved the bunk bed. But hey, he was outgrowing it. But he was not without a bed. That's the point that I'm trying to make. He was not without a bed at the time I bought the mattress from my grandma. Let's be clear on that. I am the type of person, although I was looking to buy a new bed for him, I'm not going to throw away what I own until I replace it. Anyway, after I paid for the mattress, I immediately started texting people to help me move it, especially after my grandma made that little slick, weird phone call to untug. Mind you, it's Super Bowl weekend at this time. It's cold outside. It's snowing. Snow is on the ground. Because like I said, it's about January, February. Man, I don't even know how to tell the story without... Like I'm trying to tell it in a way that it don't hurt anybody's feelings. But it is what it is. If it does, because this is what happened. Just thinking back on it is just making me upset for real, all over again. Because the way my grandma was blowing me up about the mattress after I paid for it, I stayed at her house. The mattress stayed at her house about 3 weeks. Tucked in the corner, by the wall, unbothered. Not in her way, you feel me? No nothing. Mind you, I stayed over there that weekend, but I still had to go to work all week. So snow or not, valet does not stop. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, my grandma just was being bitch. She really was. She know I don't drive. And I could have got my spiritual brothers or sisters to help me get the bed, but they are mostly older and won't drive in the snow. You see what I'm saying? So, hell, my own grandma won't drive in the snow either. So I didn't understand why she wasn't like being more understanding. That after the snow cleared, I could more than likely get a ride to come get the bed. But she was like literally bugging me from the time I paid for it, just getting on my nerves, rushing me. Like, ooh, she was really getting on my nerves, bro. Like, I wanted to bob her ass upside her head. Like, lady, please leave me alone about the mattress for real. And then what make it so bad is every time I did find a ride, it snowed again, y'all. So it was like just really pushing me back and I guess making her even more upset. But it is what it is, bitch. If you ain't gonna run me 150 back, shut the fuck up for real. Cause I was getting real irritated with her. Cause mind you, every weekend, me and my son, we catching 3 buses over there to help her out for the weekend. Like, we don't just go over there for the heck of it. Like, we go over there to help your ass out. We cooking for you, cleaning for you. Like, we go to Sam's Club, I'm buying your groceries, and we splitting it in half. I'm not benefiting from that. Ooh, a ride? Bitch, I can catch the bus. Like, I'm just saying, that's just to throw some stuff out there. But she was, like, really irritating me. It's like, damn, all the shit I do for you, you can't hold a fucking bed. But anyway, I was just thinking to myself, like, I would get it when I get it. I would get it when I'm able to get it. Like, don't you understand that? I can't put it on my motherfucking back and take it on the bus. Like, she was really just, like, making me really upset, you know what I'm saying? The way she was bugging me about it. Like, she was blowing me, and I think she was doing it on purpose so that I could get frustrated and hurry up and get rid of it. So anyway, after I buys this mattress from Grandma, and it's been a few weeks, boom, a few weeks passed by. After talking to Grandma, I realized that my Aunt Tug had ordered a new bed, because she gave me her bed, okay? Let me just say that. She gave me her bed. After I picked her up off the floor, you know, she fell out of the bed. After I picked her up off the floor, a few weeks later, she gave me her bed. I guess as a thank you. I don't know what the fuck she gave me her bed for. And I was wondering, like, why is she giving me her bed? After I only had this conversation about getting a new bed was when I talked to my grandma. So obviously my grandma had been running her mouth. Let's just say that. Because for Aunt Tug to give me a new bed, it's like, where that's coming from? I ain't asked you for your bed. I ain't asked you for a bed at all. Like, but anyway, after I put 2 and 2 together, I realized my grandma had been talking to her apparently about me wanting to get a new bed. So I guess from me helping my aunt off the floor, she gave me her bed as a little thank you. I don't know. I don't know what was the reason. I ain't get a reason from her, but I just was acting humble and grateful because that's just what I did. That's just who I am. I'm going to say thank you and humbly accept, even if I decide not to keep it or whatever it may be, because I'm just showing you that I'm grateful. So anyway, she gave me her bed. But baby, let me just say, okay, it was snow outside. And my aunt, no, my grandma neighbor, my grandma got a neighbor named Gwen. That's probably why y'all seeing it on the screen. My grandma had a friend named Gwen who got a boyfriend named James with a truck. So mind you, these are my grandma neighbors who helped me with the bed. He helped me, really me and my son helped move the bed from Aunt Tug's house to my house. He was just there to, for us to use his truck. Baby, when snow is outside, let me just say, like, the sky won't as bright as it could have been. The sky won't as bright as it could have been. Because I don't understand why I didn't notice that the bed was pissy as fuck, okay? That bitch had all her sins on that bed, for real. I did not notice that the bed was pissy as fuck. It wasn't as bright as it could have been outside. I don't know what it was. And it could be because it was covered in layers of plastic, like not just one thing of plastic. It looked like it was covered in 2 layers of plastic. Why I didn't see it as we were moving it, I don't know. Maybe I was just like anxious. I don't really fucking know. Clearly I wasn't thinking. And another thing too, if y'all wondering why the words on the screen is not matching the words that I'm saying as we go along with this story time, it's because I messed up the original audio to this video. And even now, like, I'm so frustrated that the original audio is gone because I made some valid points and I've stated some things, but I think that was God's way of saying, hey, redo that. But I decided to keep the same editing. Yeah, because it's a lack. It's a lack. I've been editing this for a while and I need to put it out there. But anyway, that's why the words on the screen not matching what I'm saying. Because this is not the original audio. I had to do the audio all over again. But anyway, I didn't see, as we was moving it, that the mattress was pissy as fuck. But once I got it home, under the lights, mind you, I live in a home where it's ring lights and all kind of bright lights. Baby, I immediately got that bed in my house, and I called my grandmother because I feel like my grandma is my fucking grandma for it. Like, bitch, you kept rushing me about the bed that I had paid for. So what ended up happening is, until gave me her bed, but the whole time I didn't know that when she gave me her bed, y'all, she had ordered a new bed that never came. The bed never came, but the frame did. That's why I say both of their stories kind of sketchy as far as the mattress whole situation, because it's like, why did my grandma order something and wait a whole week or so before you told them that that's the wrong damn mattress? Like, and then on top of that, my aunt, she done ordered a bed frame and your mattress didn't come. Like, bitch, please. What it was, y'all was plotting on this mattress from jump. And because I paid for it for me, and y'all knew like, oh, she ain't got no car, she ain't got no way to come get it. They was hoping, they was praying on that shit that I ain't had no way to come get it so that I can end up giving it to my aunt. That's what it was. That's what the whole thing was. That's the whole story on that. That's the way I feel. That's the way I'm gonna always feel, and that's just what it was. I think they was plotting on that shit, hoping that I get a bed away. And the reason I say that is because of the facts that I stated. Because it don't make sense for, and actually my grandma didn't wait a week. She waited like a month. No, all this happened within the same month. I know all this happened like within it all happened so back to back. I think it happened within the same month, all of it. Like from the time my aunt fell off the floor, fell out the bed, the Super Bowl party, her giving me her bed, all that shit happened like so back to back to back. I know for sure it was within 5 weeks. All of it was within the 5-week period. But yeah, my grandma waited like a whole month. It wasn't even a week. I don't think it was a month or so. But anywho, continue with the story. So they can basically come up on for free mattress. You get what I'm saying? Like, I paid the $150, yeah, but until I ain't paid shit. So anyway, at the end of the day, I called my grandma immediately. Matter of fact, I FaceTime her when I get home because I'm like, what the fuck? How dare her give me this pissy ass mattress? You know, like I'm fussing on FaceTime with my grandma. Like, do you see this? Do you see this? I'm showing. And by the way, even my grandma was in agreement that the mattress was pissy as fuck. She agreeing with me on FaceTime and everything. Like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Like doing all that shit. Bitch, you knew that bed was pissy, but it's alright. The stains and everything on FaceTime, like, y'all ass terrible. I'm blaming both of them at this point. I don't give a fuck if it ain't my grandma fault, bitch. It's your fault because you one kept rushing me. And now look. So anyway, no. I'm wrong. Until give me her mattress first before I end up paying for this bed. Okay? Let's be clear on that. But anyway, so she gave me this mattress. I get it home. I see that it's pissy as fuck. I call my grandma because at this point I feel like I blame my grandma because she shouldn't have ran her mouth. Well, so what my grandma did. On mind you, this is the headboard. I kept the frame. Okay, I did keep the frame. I just had to get a new mattress all over again. The frustration, y'all just don't know. I kept the frame, but I still had to end up getting my son a new mattress because her bed was a queen size, so it only fitted in my room. My son had a full size mattress. You know, he had a bunk originally, but we got rid of the frame. But yeah, I did keep the headboard. I'm just letting y'all know, like, that's why the old school headboard. I kept the frame, but I could not keep the mattress. Although originally it was for my son. When I got it home, I realized it was pissy as fuck, and it was a queen size. So yeah, we had to swap out some shit. Like, I ended up getting I think what it was, like, I don't even remember. I honestly don't even remember. I'm fucking up the story time. Let's just continue. It was. Now all this stuff was weeks apart, man, y'all. It was still like it was Super Bowl weekend that weekend that a lot of this transpired as far as my aunt falling off the bed and the Super Bowl party. That was the same weekend. But then like all this happened within like a 3-week period. Like you see what I'm saying? All this happened within the same month. Is Because at first, when I was thinking about doing the story time, I'm like, dang, I'm mad because my storage was full and I had to delete all my videos and pictures and stuff. The videos and pictures would have been proof, and it also would have been my backup for some things to come back into my mind. Because, mind you, this happened way in February, y'all. We are in November. We are at the end of the fucking year. But the point that I'm trying to make is, got the mattress here. It was pissy as fuck. I FaceTime my grandma, like, oh no, no. So I had something my Aunt Tug, like, hey, do you plan on giving me something for the mattress? Because the one I gave you was brand new, and the one you gave me was pissy as fuck. Y'all, when I say that this mattress was disgusting, I wouldn't even give that shit to the homeless. And I was so mad at her because I'm like, it's the audacity for me. Even if you was doing it for the right reasons, like, oh, giving it to me as a gift for helping you or whatever the case may be, bitch, you should have threw that shit in the trash. Nobody deserves a mattress that looked like that. And it's pissing me off all over again, like for real. It's pissing me off all over again because it's the audacity. Like, bitch, all your sins is on that motherfucking mattress. When your husband cheat on you, bitch, that shit is on the mattress. I can see it. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, the shit just looked so nasty. And then you try to cover it in plastic. Not just one plastic. It got 2, 3 plastics on it and like some mattress looking foam shit. Like, she really tried to cover that shit up throughout the years, and it's nasty. I wouldn't even be sleeping on nothing like that, and it made me mad because how dare you give it to me, bitch, me. Y'all know I don't play that dirty shit. Like, I clean for a living. Don't ever play with me like that. And then the fact that it's like, damn, what if I would have put this shit in my son's room? You see what I'm saying? But the point is, my son had a bed. I should have been satisfied with that. I should have just got a bed brand new like I normally would do from the store. From the fucking store. It's a mattress place that I always buy from. It's called the Box Mattress, and it's like a warehouse over there near the airport. They probably relocated by now because I haven't bought a mattress since I moved here, which was like 4 years. But yeah, the point is, I should have stuck to what I know. Ain't no bad nothing from nobody. I ain't gotta worry about no sad shit going on, no funny acting stuff. Like, I just should have stuck to what the fuck I knew. And then on top of that, my son didn't want a new bed. Like, even though he was outgrowing his bed, he hadn't outgrown it yet. So I feel like if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. You feel what I'm saying? And this was a lesson learned. Like, just be content with what you got, because motherfuckers always got some sneak weird shit going on. But anyway, y'all, she gave me this pissy ass mattress. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit because I think I'm missing some gaps in between trying to rush and tell the story because of the video. Because of the video running out of time, and I'm trying to, like, y'all know I'm a very, very, like, detailed person. I be going back and telling y'all shit, like, in certain little side notes and shit. So y'all can, like, get a gist of what's the whole picture. Like, not just my side of the story, but, like, the whole thing. You know what I mean? So, anyway, boom, like I said, all of this happened within the same month. And you would have thought, when after the pissy mattress situation, I wouldn't even buy no bed from, from my grandma or none of that, because, like, that happened first. The pissy mattress shit happened first. And as I was talking to my grandma, I'm realizing, like, oh, my Aunt Tug gave me her bed, but now she's stuck with a frame and no mattress. That was dumb. So this is the part that I'm talking about. Okay. So she gave me her bed, and then she reordered a bed frame and a mattress. Her mattress allegedly never came, but she had a frame. However, the bed that she gave me with this frame, it was a queen size, okay? My son originally had a full size mattress in his room. So when I was looking for a mattress, I was looking for a full size mattress, which was what my grandma had. The brand new mattress was a full size mattress. So mind you, even though my aunt had given me that pissy ass mattress, I had already had a bed. My son had already had a bed. It's not like we were without. We were not without beds. You see what I'm saying? So when she gave me a pissy mattress, technically that was an extra bed in the house. So me having to throw that away, I still had basically had to start from scratch. Like, damn, I still got to start over and still look for him a bed all over again. That was a waste of time, even dealing with her and dealing with the bed situation. So, but once I found out that, damn, she gave me her bed, but now she don't got a bed, here I go feeling sorry for her. This is the part I hate about having a good heart. Because why the fuck am I feeling sorry for somebody that gave me a pissy ass mattress? She didn't feel sorry that she gave me a pissy ass mattress. But for some reason, I started feeling bad because I was like, damn, at least me and my son have beds. Versus her, she gave me her bed and now she don't have a bed at all. This is where the interesting part come in. This is exactly where the interesting part come in. You could have just kept the fucking pissy ass bed you had, bitch, and bought a new frame for it for all that. So my thing is, I hit her up. I'm like, hey, you gonna give me something for the mattress because I gave you a brand new one. This one pissy as fuck. So she talking about, oh, all I got is $75. What's up with her and this fucking $75 shit? But anyway, she talking about, because mind you, this was weeks later. She like, oh, all I got is $75. I can give you that and then pay you a little more down the road. But right now, that's all I got. Yada, yada, yada. Somehow, some way, she never coughed up the $75, y'all, though. Because at first I was like, yeah, that's fine. Give me my money. Like, I was being real rude and nasty to her. I ain't gonna even lie. Because I was pissed. It was the audacity, bitch. How dare you give me a pissy-ass mattress? Like I told her, like... So I was waiting on her to give me $75. She never, like, even when I come over there, it's like, oh, you got an excuse for why you ain't got the $75. Like, I was just getting so irritated with her. Like, this bitch won't plan on giving me shit. She wanted me to take that pissy ass mattress and she thought she was going to get away with getting a free mattress. So I told her, I said, just enjoy the bed. Merry Christmas. Don't say I ain't never give you shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to let it go because I was going to end up coming over there and beating on a woman, on an old ass lady. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to. They be really testing my gangster. And I say that because I don't know if it's because I study the Bible now. Y'all feel like y'all can play with me. But God is working on me. God is working on me so much. And that scripture at Ephesians 4:22, and it's inserted in this video, that is the scripture that constantly keep reminding me of no matter what people do to me, just try to be me. Try to do better. Try to be the Christian version of me. Not the version that return back to the streets. Because you don't want me to go back to my ways. You don't want me to go back to my ways. But no, for real, because they really be like doing little sneak stuff and then think I'm supposed to be just sit back, relax, and take shit. But no. So yes, I blame my grandmother and I blame my aunt. My aunt for the audacity of giving me a pissy ass mattress, and my grandma because I feel like she set it up that way. I feel like low key, she kept on rushing me to get to bed, rushing me to get to bed. Maybe Aunt Tug was speaking on it when she come over. I don't know. Or maybe she just did it like that because she knew I get frustrated and say, fuck it, give her the bed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, and another thing, too. My grandma had ran her mouth to my Aunt Tug about me considering giving her the bed because I was considering it. It was just a thought. I literally told my grandma, I'm like, I'm thinking about giving Aunt Tug the bed since I didn't know that she gave me her bed and now she don't got one. Me considering that, my grandma went and ran her motherfucking mouth just that quick and told that lady that she could have the bed. So by the time I called Aunt Tug myself and said, hey, you can go get the bed from grandma's house, do y'all know she already had that fucking bed 3 weeks? And that's the she already had the bed in her house for 3 weeks by the time I called her and said that. Yeah, let that marinate. Because me thinking about it right now is pissing me off all over again. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm ready to start putting little story times in the middle of my vlogs because the only way that y'all gonna know these story times is if y'all was watching my vlog. Hello. And I think it'll add a little, you know, y'all getting to know me a little better, knowing a little history of my family and why I don't fuck with them now. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate everything. Y'all supporting me. My views have been going cool, skyrocket. I really love my spiritual gems and shout out to the ones who have been supporting as far as my lunchbox videos too, because baby, I got those cash apps and I appreciate it. But y'all, I am tired of talking. And I hope y'all enjoy this story time. Hopefully it's a little more organized next time. And peace, be blessed. Well, actually, I don't think that was the proper way to say see you later. I also want to remind you guys that at the beginning of this video, I did mention to cash out me $5 so that I can keep on doing this kind of content on the bus, giving y'all free community events, community things, showers, laundry, clothes, shoes, things like that. But also you know, the $5 goes to the bus. So either you can use that QR code that I had at the beginning of the video, or you can cash out me the $5. Either way, please make your donations. And thank you. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Next video is uploaded. Next video is uploaded ASAP. Now that we got that out of the way. Make sure you comment, like,